The Leviathan, a name that echoes through the corridors of mythology, a creature whose very existence challenges the limits of human imagination. This massive, terrifying sea monster has been a symbol of chaos, destruction, and the uncontrollable forces of nature for centuries. But what is it about the Leviathan that has so captivated people across cultures, eras, and belief systems? Why does this mythical creature, lurking in the depths of the ocean, continue to send shivers down our spines even today? Let's begin with its biblical roots, where Leviathan first makes its mark. In the Old Testament, particularly in the book of Job, Leviathan is described in chilling detail. A fire-breathing, untamable sea monster. It's a creature so powerful that even the bravest of men cannot hope to conquer it. Its scales are impenetrable, its strength is unmatched, and it's a living testament to God's supreme control over all of creation. But Leviathan is not just a physical beast. It's a symbol of the forces that lie beyond human understanding, representing chaos and destruction, the very antithesis of divine order. In Psalm 74, Leviathan is presented as a multi-headed serpent, a creature of immense evil. But in this passage, it's not just a beast of terror. It's a creature that represents the primordial forces of chaos that threaten the cosmic order. God defeats this creature in a divine battle, reasserting his control over the universe. This act of conquest isn't just a story about a sea monster. It's about the ultimate victory of good over evil, order over chaos, and creation over destruction. In the book of Isaiah, the Leviathan takes on the form of a serpent and a dragon, a creature of wickedness that will one day be defeated during the apocalyptic end times. Here, Leviathan's defeat symbolizes the triumph of divine will over the powers of darkness. It's a reminder that, despite the destructive forces of chaos that threaten to unravel the world, God's plan will ultimately prevail. But the Leviathan isn't confined to the pages of the Bible. Across the ancient world, similar mythological creatures appear, sharing the same themes of chaos and destruction. In the Mesopotamian myth, we meet Tiamat, a primordial goddess of the sea, whose wrath brings chaos to the heavens and the earth. Marduk, the hero god, defeats Tiamat in an epic battle, splitting her body to create the heavens and the earth. The imagery of Tiamat, like Leviathan, embodies the forces of destruction, but also the potential for creation and order through conquest. In the Canaanite tradition, we find Latan, a seven-headed serpent whose image mirrors that of Leviathan. Latan, like Tiamat, is a symbol of the chaos that must be overcome in order to bring about cosmic order. The similarity between Leviathan and these ancient figures suggests a shared cultural understanding of the monstrous sea serpent as a symbol of untamed power and destruction. Norse mythology, too, offers a creature with striking parallels to Leviathan, Jormungand, the Midgard serpent. This beast encircles the world, a massive serpent so great in size that it touches the heavens and the earth. During Ragnarok, the end of the world, Jormungandr will battle Thor, the god of thunder, in a fight to the death. Like Leviathan, Jormungandr embodies the chaos of the oceans and the untamed forces of nature. Its fate is sealed in the apocalyptic vision of Ragnarok, where chaos and destruction will give way to rebirth and renewal. The image of Leviathan is not just confined to ancient mythologies. It has continued to evolve in literature, art, and culture over the centuries. One of the most famous literary representations of Leviathan comes from Herman Melville's Moby Dick, where the great white whale becomes a symbol of nature's overwhelming, untamable power. Captain Ahab's obsession with the whale mirrors humanity's eternal struggle to master the forces of nature, to conquer the unknown. In this interpretation, Leviathan transcends the traditional image of a sea monster, becoming a symbol of humanity's hubris and its ultimate downfall when faced with the vastness of the world's mysteries. In more modern times, the Leviathan has evolved even further, from the monstrous kraken that terrorizes the seas in Pirates of the Caribbean to the giant creatures that rise from the depths in Godzilla films. The Leviathan continues to haunt our imaginations. These portrayals tap into the same primal fear that ancient myths instilled, an uncontrollable force of nature that could rise up at any moment, threatening to undo the order of the world. But the Leviathan is more than just a creature of terror. It is a symbol, a reflection of humanity's deepest fears and desires. It represents the unknown, the unseen, and the unstoppable forces that lurk beneath the surface of our understanding. The ocean, vast and mysterious, has always been a place that evokes a sense of awe and fear, a place where the rules of the world seem to bend and break. The Leviathan embodies that fear, representing the dark depths of the ocean and the darker depths of the human psyche. It's the chaos we can't control, the dangers we can't predict, and the overwhelming power of nature that humbles us in the face of its vastness. In modern times, some thinkers have even seen the Leviathan as a metaphor for humanity's impact on the world. In a world where climate change, pollution, and environmental degradation threaten the balance of nature, the Leviathan can be seen as a symbol of the destructive power that humans have unleashed on the planet. Just as the creature in ancient myths threatened the order of the world, today's Leviathan represents the chaos we brought upon ourselves by exploiting the Earth's resources without regard for the consequences. The story of Leviathan continues to evolve, and its influence can be seen in everything from literature to films to environmental debates. It's a creature that represents not just the fear of the unknown, but the recognition that we are not in control of the world around us. It's a reminder that no matter how much we may think we've tamed nature, there are forces far greater than ourselves that cannot be conquered. So, what do you think? Is a Leviathan just a myth, or does it represent something deeper? Is it a symbol of our greatest fears, or a reflection of the chaos that exists in our world? Share your thoughts with me in the comments below. And if you're intrigued by more mythical creatures and legends, make sure to check out my video on Beelzebub, another dark force from ancient times. You won't want to miss it.